Welcome friends to new topic. It is method of dead body preservation and dissection as per Susru with some scientific inputs from different angles. In this particular topic, we are going to talk about how Susruta is known as or the how the Susru Sarir is known best in the all the classics, and it is due to his dissectional point of view which is making him a separate entity in the field of anatomy and surgery. So let's begin with. First of all, there are some points for why the importance of dissection is there or Mrtishodhan Vidhi. Academy remains a principal teaching tool for anatomists and medical educators teaching gross anatomy. One who tends to acquire definite knowledge of surgery should study the anatomy practically by dissecting the dead body. For the better practical knowledge, it is essential to have a better subject, whereas for anatomical dissection, it is important to restore or enhance a normal antemortem appearance of the body. Here, this is very important because anatomy means the study of normal structure. So, when we want to study normal structures or when we want to see the normal structure, it is very important that dead body which we are going to dissect should be in as much as possible in the normal structure. So we have to do certain procedures also, but keeping this procedure in our mind, we have to keep in one thing in mainly in our mind that normalcy should be disturbed at least. For this purpose, the process of Mritu Sodhan Pradhati or embalming has been introduced in our ancient literature, especially Susruta. Mritu Sodhan Pradhati of Susrut nowadays is said to be a hydrobiological method of preserving and dissecting cadaver. So this is an just a diagnostic representation of a sage doing the dissection. Now, before going to directly to the topic, first of all, we should have know the importance of learning Sarira. So there are some typical quotes which I have taken here, and here I have done one more thing that each word I have given a separate point. There only I have given its meaning in the at the last at in yellow. शरीरम चिंत्यते सर्वदेव मानव संपदा सर्वभावेर तस्मात् शरीरम स्थानिम उच्यते. Entire body is taken in all aspect of the knowing, that is structural as well as physiological. It has dev sampata godly and also as a manu sampata human. Means we should take care of our body because this is a gift of God as well as it is an our own responsibility to take care of our bodies. Again, शरीर विचय शरीरोपकरणात् विश्यते ज्ञात्वा हि शरीरत्वं शरीरोपकारेषु भवति भवेषु ज्ञान उत्पाद्यते तस्मात् शरीर विचय प्रशंसति कुशला. Means why we should know the our structural entity of our body properly. Here it is described that detailed knowledge of human body is necessary to maintain the ace of health, means height of the health of the body. Means if we want to keep our body healthy, we should know how to maintain our body. So the knowledge of basic anatomy is very necessary. Again, as look as there, Sarir Sarvata Sarvasarvata Vedu Visak Ayurveda Sakasanya Ved Lok Supradam. Means the physician who is well versed with all the body parts and Ayurveda in its fullness can give healthiness as well as happiness to the population. So for us, especially for the Ayurveda students or medical students, we should have very proper knowledge of our anatomy, our own body, so that we can help the others person who are having some illness to bring them in the happiness court. Now coming towards the importance of dissection. Why dissection is important? So, त्वक् परितस् देहस् यो अंगमंग विनयस्य शल्य ज्ञानते नश्यम वर्णयते अंगेषु केचितो. Surgeon who wants to remove all type of foreign body, in our classes called as shalya, by operating them should obtain complete knowledge of the structures and location and relations of different organs by dissecting a cadaver and by observing all the organs and understanding. So that while doing the operations, while doing the opening of the incisions of the body, we don't cut anything which is very necessary for the body, like some vessels, like the marrow points. Okay, for this we should know the process of dissection properly. Then तस्मिन् निसंशयः ज्ञानहर्ता शल्यस्वच्छता सोद्यत्वा मृतं सम्यक् दृष्ट्वा अंगविनिश्चयः. Means one who wants to become a good surgeon should study anatomy practically by dissecting the dead body properly, as again the same reasons to know the exact locations, exact relations, and the specific points from where the incisions can be done without doing much harm to the body parts. Again, one example is given specifically for the pratakshi. Pratakshu hi yad drashta sastra drashta chayat bhaved samastast ubhayam bhuyo gyan bhuvardhanam. Here, Susru says, whatever is actually seen and observed during dissection, along with the theory, should supplement to each other, and both methods together tend to the growth of true knowledge. Means theoretically, it has its own importance. Practical, like dissection, has its own importance, and when both are done together with same zeal, will bring you a specific knowledge in your mind, a 3D view, Gyan Chakshu will be opening, and you will be a better physician than before. Now, why to do dissection? The Susruta dissection strategy has basically 2 points. First of all, Sarir Vichya, that is dissection to know the gross anatomy of the body, and Sarir Sodhana also to explore or search for the research basis. What are the steps actually? Susruta has given a big sloka in chapter 5 of Sarir Sankhya Vyakran Sarir. But for the study of ease, we can divide it into 3 parts. First of all, selection of body, preservation, and then dissection and study. So first part, that is category selection. Here I have correctly given word by word the meaning so that it will be easy for you to understand the meanings, and it's better that you learn the sloka properly. Tasma samastagakram means that all the body parts should be intact. Again, always remember that we are the students of anatomy. So what we have to learn? We have to learn the normal structure. So all the body parts should be intact in the dead body. It should not that any limb or any particular part is absent, so that we are going to miss the study of that particular part. So we disregard that type of body which are not completely intact. Next one is avisophatam. The death should not be occurred due to poison. As you know, due to poison, certain organs are especially affected, like liver and stomach, all this. So the normalcy is lost. So it is important that the body which we are taking for preservation or dissection should not be have death due to poison. Next is Adivi Avyadi Piritam. Means the dead body which has to be selected should not be have suffered from prolonged diseases, anything like tuberculosis or any chronic disease, because these chronic diseases also give big hamper on the normalcy of the structure of the body. About Satikam, dead body should not be very old, especially more than 100 years, because after 100 years there are too many geriatric diseases are going to come, and there will be disorientations in the structures and the normalcy of the structure. So one thing which we should keep in our mind while selecting the body, that it should be a normal body with all the parts intact. That should not be from poison. It should not suffer a long disease and should have less than age of 100. Nowadays, normally we get the body of 50 to 60, 70, not more than 100 is not possible right now. Next comes the method of preservation, second part. So here some things of value means how to prepare the body for preservation. As we know in the ancient time there were no chemicals were specifically used. So some specific treatment is given to the body. So first of all, nisrishta antaprisa means intestine should be clear. If anything is stool is present in the intestine, first of all it should be removed, because this stool can carry some type of microorganism which can destroy the body more fastly. Prusam from the dead body. Avhatam means slow flowing liver. We have to keep that body in the slow flowing water source. Nibandh Panjarastham means it should be tied inside the cage. Then certain names of grasses are given. Munjuvalkal, Kusanadi, Namit, Vaishnam, Angam. Means all the body parts should be properly wrapped with the named grasses here, and all the things should be wrapped and then tied in the cage, and that cage should be kept in the slow flowing water, especially in that place which is aprakasha deshpothir, means it is a hidden place or unused place. So these particular points are given here. We are going to then talk a little bit scientific about them. That removal of GIT and adextra clearly indicates that awareness that if they are allowed to remain in cadaver, the purification of body is uncontrollable or destruction will be little faster. After collecting the bodies wrapped with munja, pusa or darba, the recent sources say that these acts as a preservative because they contain some type of tannins which are going to be act like as antibacterial and anti-fungicidal, all these things which help in preservation. The whole covering of body will delay the decomposition due to the humidity and the sun rays. Whenever it is needed for dissection, that particular part is going to be unwrapped and then dissected. Placing the cadaver in the cage is especially for the thinking of old time from saving them from some wild animals. Wrapping in the grass is also going to help in the delay of decomposition also. These are certain points which we can think now more scientifically why these particular process or steps were taken for the preservation of dead body. Now, some specific points we can discuss also for the site. As the site is said, Prakash Deshe. So, Prakash Deshe means, especially if you see the word meaning, that's a place where sunlight directly doesn't reach. So, these type of places are not inhabited by the humans. So, we can take like the clarity and purity of water, speed of water current sufficiently should be strong, river bed of sand and pebbles, approach of water from absolutely clear and without any plant like place away from public site, away from wild animals, place should be ideal for teaching dissected body, natural canal or natural deviated water streams can be selected. There is certain specific one means if that particular water should not be used in the drinking and other public purposes, the animals should not come there. So these particular things should be kept in our mind before learning the points of preservation as we have seen in the sloka, why the particular type of place has to be selected. Now comes the more important part, that is how the dissection or how much time it is going to take. So first of all, samyak prakutitam chaudhyatam tato deham saptarata. First of all, they have defined it after making this all thing, wrapping and all, keeping the cage, they should keep the that particular cage with body in slow moving water for nearly 7 days. Then he has set certain again grasses, Usirban, Venu, Balbach, Kuch, and Navanyate. Means now they are talking about some specific tools to be made for making doing the dissection, especially Kuchi and all this. So here the grasses which are taken here little bit hard and constituent. Then how to do the dissection? Saner a gharsen yatvan tok adina. Means dissection should start very slowly with the removal of layer of skin slowly. Then Sarvanen Vahar Abhyantar Ang Pratang Visheshan means while doing all this process, organ region by region, every internal and external part and organ should be minutely observed and studied. So this was the total phenomena of the process of dissection. So the important parts here are that body should be kept for the 7 days. Then dissecting tools should be made from some hard grasses, especially kuchi and all these things. Then the process starts from outermost part, that is removal of the skin. The process should be with very much patience, that is snares and very slow process. And we should keep that body are difficult to get. So each and every part of body should be studied particularly from each preserved body. So, in the end, we can say that the Mrityu Sodhan Padhati of preservation method of dead body cadver, according to Acharya Susruth, has a scientific base at each and every step, like keeping the body in water or choosing the plant for wrapping, which have properties of antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antibacterial, wound purifying and healing and astringent, helps to preserve the body for a longer period. Keeping in mind all the scientific principles, thousands of years ago, Susruth has stated a particular hydrobiological method of preserving and dissecting cat oil. So at the end, we can again summarize our lecture like this: how the body is selected, how the procedure preservation is done or embalming is done, and then how to do the dissection and how many things we have to see. So all these things are specifically described in a very scientific manner, very well manner in Susruth Samhita. So we should compare this particular lecture with the modern preservative methods also. And likewise, due to the long frame of time, many things have changed. But basic aim is again same, to get a doubtful knowledge about each and every body part, especially their relations, and helping out the healing person with our knowledge. So that's all for this lecture. Namaskar.